ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the newest episode of the Off the Top podcast, episode 7. I want to say it's episode 7.
I think it's episode 7.
Yep.
Lucky number 7.
Yeah. Lucky number 7. We got another member of our group that is going to be on this podcast. I think it's pretty much just going to be bi-weekly at this point. So I know uploading wise this might be off schedule, quote unquote, but I'm probably going to get this edited hopefully tomorrow before I go to work. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, to my up here on my screen, we have Mr. Ready Raymond.
Obi.
Yeah, it's funny because on my screen it shows you down here, and me when you were pointing it was at me.
Oh, that's funny. Well, on my screen that's what it's showing. And then up here are pretty much a newest member of our group, but I've actually known him since all the way in our KFC days, and then we just randomly saw each other again at one of my jobs, and now he's been just with our group ever since. Like what, last year or something like that?
Yeah, roughly around last year.
About last year, whenever the last resort season was. Yeah, it's probably
yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. That's Kevin, in. Welcome. Hopefully, the next time we do more of these podcasts, we do get more people in. I'm gonna try to see if we could get Gus, and then the famous actor. He's a little busy today, but hopefully we can get him soon, and Gavin, of course. But we got a lot of topics. We're just gonna see how it goes. First things first, I guess just talk about gaming. How is everyone feeling about the new Fortnite season?
I'm feeling liberated.
Oh dear God. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Oh my God. But I will say that first week of the new Fortnite season, oh my God, it's a lot of fun, but oh my God, it was too chaotic for my liking too, dude.
It's very big, very open. You don't know what's gonna happen. You could die from a bullet or
Car.
explosives due to crashing major cars together. Modded.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like I feel the first week was terrible because of the regenerable health for the fucking cars. But other than that, like now
It's a more tame
feels kinda
season.
balanced. Yeah, it's more tame.
Like, I can understand everybody being like upset about the whole like, oh, the cars are just like way too overpowered, and it's literally like the only thing that is a way to win a game. And I was like, I agree. I was like, at some point I was going to drop the season just because of that alone. But thank God they did change it up. And it's funny because who were the people complaining about it? The fucking competitive players. And remember how last time, Josh, we were talking about how I don't say I'm a competitive player. I just play good.
Oh, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Yes.
I just remember I was just like, that's just funny how that kind of came full circle.
I can, with gritted teeth, admit this.
Like, I mean, there's too many streams, man, that they're like, oh, he's not really like a competitive player. Then you just see my gameplay. It's like, what the fuck?
For me, golf's very competitive because it's very mental. So you can like hit the ball as hard or as far as you want, but if you don't have everything right here, it doesn't begin all right here. No, it's all here. When you're playing, the enemy does not distract you. You find a way around that,
Mm-hmm.
and it's. I will admit I envy your capability to do that because me it's like crap. I have so many like
Options
that I get overwhelmed in the moment where the enemy's right in front of me. But you, it's like you already have everything laid out. The minute that you're like, it's just like golf. You're already
like that.
Your tee time's this time. You're there beforehand. You're there with your practice. You got this. You got that. All lined up. There's no reason why you should have a bad shot. And that's what I have noticed about your gameplay in terms of when it comes to Fortnite. I mean, Call of Duty, it's like exponentially higher. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, everything's crazy, especially when not just that, but you also have to find like your own rhythm, especially when you have your layout for your guns. And then
Exactly.
for you, yeah, for you, Josh, like I don't even know how you have your layout. Usually, I know for me, I have
I had to edit it for
assault
him.
rifle, shotgun. Yeah. So for me, I had like
Well,
I had I had AR, shotgun,
SMG
SMG.
usually, mobility, and then healing. I think that's how all of
I
us have our setups.
I think for me it's either special weapon and anything with mobility, and then last will be healings.
Hmm.
But even then, even when I pick up something else, it doesn't register. So I have to like on the
Hmm.
fly
Yeah,
just fix everything.
that's kind of how it is for me because since they added actually Josh would like this because I don't think he's played since it got dropped. They added the laser rifle from Fallout. Yeah.
ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. But it's not like overpowered, which is the crazy part. It's just hilariously accurate. Like there's it feels like how old Fortnite was where everything was a hit scan, there wasn't like bullet drop off or anything like that. So, that's pretty good. I actually use that weapon when at least like I always have like shotgun, laser rifle if I could find it and then either crossbow or AR whatever I'm using. So, I will say that
Actually,
that's how I have my setup at the moment.
like honestly, I feel like if we keep on using like the laser gun on the vehicles, it does more damage.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Probably like it's currently like one of the two best counters for cars that isn't a boogie bomb. And well, boogie bomb is about as hazardous as it could get.
Or the gauntlets, but still,
Well,
even with the
gauntlets
gauntlets,
are
it's
just
kind of
kind
like
of carry.
yeah, but at the same time, it's like you could still fling them up, but at the same time, you have to time it right, or you have to try to jump and dodge, and then um, do an uppercut. If not, you take hit.
You either take the hit or
Yeah.
you reset yourself. That's up, and that's just like how crazy the season was. Like, can you imagine how it would have been if the cars stayed the same exact way? Um,
Oh, I feel like it would have dropped like a lot because
the player base would have dropped like faster.
yeah, basically because right now it's like you could destroy the boss cars. Even before, you still could destroy the boss cars, but you had to like constantly kept on
You
shooting the
had to
car, destroy
work
the
for
car.
your. I mean, you had to work for it essentially,
Yeah,
and it was just kind of like hilarious, like how one side has to work for it, the other side just literally could just I'm just gonna go the other way.
yeah, basically, and then go to the gas station or find the repair box. Other than that, it was like you really didn't have to do that much.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I really have come to realize that that game is like major therapy for me. I know you guys like
Other.
I'm not going to say take it seriously, but has you guys have formal etiquette when it comes to just playing the video game. Me, it's like okay, you
It's
say
your
meet in one
comfort. It's your
spot.
comfort game, basically.
It's like you say meet in one spot, and I'm like, okay, what if I eventually meet up with them, and then once we have like 10 people left, then we'll like you know what I mean? Just have a
So
whole
that's why
separate.
we end up fighting you across the fucking map.
I don't know. It's ambitions. It's all possible, right? But it's also a place where I can like.
It's kind of the thing is that the game I feel like, and it's like I've always said this too. It's probably one of the lowest skill floors I've ever seen for like for a big game.
Mm,
Because like even Call of Duty right now, I don't even think has the skill floor is so goddamn high. It feels like, and the ceiling
yeah,
is even higher.
for
Like
Honestly,
freaking.
it,
like
it,
modern
it
Call of
is.
Duty, modern.
I miss Warzone.
I really wish. Yeah, because I just didn't like how Warzone turned out. I'm Rebirth is cool, but that's like for me and Kevin, that's it. We treat it the same way, like how you treat Fortnite. It's kind of like we'll just kind of like pop in and then we'll leave.
Yeah, but honestly, we could. I feel like we could do better in Warzone. It's just that half of the time where it's not like how with Fortnite, how small like the mini map is. That we could see how we could see each other.
Mm-hmm.
But with like Call of Duty, it's kind of like a bigger, like it's more zoomed in the mini map.
Yeah.
So it's basically we're trying to look for each other, and we literally just can't just use the mini map. Just be like, oh, he's over here, just run towards him. Compared to Fortnite, it's like, oh, you're over there.
It's like it's more,
We're,
everything's more on like a like grander scale, or like it's more zoomed out, so it makes
yeah,
tracking way easier.
yeah, because even if you play just regular like multiplayer, uh, half of the time if you put a perk where it'll zoom in on the mini map and zoom out, so it's kind of like, oh, enemies over here, it zooms in, but then when enemies over there, it zooms out, and you're like, I don't know
It's like
if I
an
should go
extra
over there, if I should
it's
go over
kind of
here.
like
Yeah,
an extra step, and then you have to take like a few extra seconds to like consider like an option.
yeah.
Versus like Fortnite, it's just kind of like, oh, we just know what to do. We just got to go that way. That's it. Um, I mean, even I mean that's just how you could sum up Call of Duty in general. It is just kind of sort of like that.
Yeah, but I still miss the old Call of Duty though. Old Call of Duty was way better.
Oh yeah,
Modern
fuck
Warfare 2,
Call of Duty
Modern
4.
Warfare 3, Black Ops.
I loved OG Black Ops 1.
Everyone of the
God,
OG Black Ops one.
I only played Warzone, Modern Warfare 2. I had Black Ops for some reason, but I never played it.
I think you would have loved. I think I will say this: if you don't, since I have no idea what servers look like now for multiplayer, Black Ops is like outside of like 3, 4 didn't have one. If you just play Black Ops 1, 2, Cold War, and then I guess this upcoming one's campaigns, they're pretty fucking good because they're the most like historically kind of like somewhat not accurate, but they're very like well told. You considering
Oh
the
yeah,
historical time, and then World at War on top of it.
yeah. I can't wait for Black Ops 6,
It's
and then the trailer comes out like on
is it the
June
ninth?
10th.
I
No,
think.
June 9th. I think it's June
Yeah.
9th or June 10th. It's
So
gonna be
as of today, it's June 6th. So we have in 3 days at Summer Games Fest, we're supposed to be getting the Black Ops 6 reveal. Now the only thing I'm kind of just concerned about with Black Ops 6 is how is the game gonna feel, because that was the one thing I've always struggled with modern Call of Duties, because I actually didn't. I mean, I put a little bit of time into Cold War, but it was the SBMM. It just killed it for me. The game was
I
just
think that was for
fine, but its SBMM was fucking egregious as hell, dude. But
yeah. But who what studio's making it? It's not. Is it Treyarch?
it should be Treyarch. I'm pretty sure it is.
It should be because Treyarch did do all of Black Ops.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's Treyarch. Last time I checked, and but I don't think Vonderhaar is there, so I don't know how that's gonna turn out. But
Well, hopefully it turns out like how they did with at least with Black Ops 1. Because even with Black Ops 1, like I enjoyed the shit out of it.
it was a really good fucking multiplayer. The one that makes me
It was,
sad is the fact that I didn't play Black Ops 2 because that's when my 360 fucking died.
yeah, honestly, like what was it for me? I had like Black Ops. Yeah, it was on the 360. I always, I don't know. Like I would constantly like game hard, but I never had any issues with the 360. But it also depends if you got like the newer one
Mine was
or the older one.
mine was the older one. It had
Oh,
everything. Red ring. It was the laser and the disk drive. It just didn't
just give
work.
out.
It just started to give out. So I just couldn't play anything. Unless I had maybe digital games, but even so I just wasn't playing around that
No,
point.
not even even before then. There was even digital games. Digital games were like what, like about. I think when was the first digital game? First digital game was
I know Castle Crashers was one of them. Like Xbox
Casual Crashers. Was
Xbox Arcade.
Jeez.
Yeah.
that the Doritos
Oh my god. Doritos
The
Crash
Doritos game.
Course?
Yeah, the
Oh
Doritos Crash
my,
Hey,
Course.
yeah. Josh, I know you're like hearing about these games for the first time, but these were actually like pretty
yeah, I'm
solid.
like,
These are baller fucking games. Like Castle Crashers, I think is actually I think you could buy it on PlayStation right now because
I,
it just got
wasn't that
ported.
like a famously free game that everybody would buy
It was an
or
Xbox
download?
arcade. It was a very big like digital game that was pretty much like indie made, and it was just really good. It was a
It was
kind of
like $10 roughly.
about 10. Yeah, I want to say it's like 10, 15 at most, but I'm pretty sure it was like $10. And it was just a fun
Because I know
game
they,
to play it in co-op.
yeah, yeah, because they had a free version of it, but the free version wasn't like,
It was only like the
um,
first level.
yeah.
It was a
But if you
demo.
bought like, yeah, if you bought the, if you paid $10 for it, you unlocked all the levels and everything.
Yeah, it was a full game. And I just remember playing that. I played the shit out of that with my sister and then my friends at the time. Just like we played the hell out of it. It was so much fun. That is, I mean, that I would love to see. I don't think it's ever gonna happen, but unless Arcade One Up wants to do it, make a like Arcade One Up machine with Castle Crashers. You know, fully printed design and everything.
That would actually be awesome.
I would be
Because
so.
then it's like you could play by yourself or you could play with a friend when he
And
comes
it
over.
plays like
But
a
at the same
old
time,
school like arcade game.
yeah. But I kind of feel like having it just, if you could have it on the PS, like a upgraded
PlayStation.
PS5 version of it, I, who wouldn't want to like just pay $10 and just play that?
Well, I only say the Arcade One Up thing because it would just be cool as like a collector's piece. Because that's just
Oh yeah,
what they essentially are. But
yeah. Because it's like what, they have Miss Pac-Man, Galactica. What else?
they had a lot of like old school, like Arcade One Up.
Yeah.
They pretty much have done a lot of the old school games. I want to say they at some point. I don't know if they ever did, but I feel like they did. One of the shooter ones, like maybe a Time Crisis or a House of the Dead. Actually, no, not House of the Dead. That was that. I know at least they re-released the first game like as a remaster on Switch, and then it came to console. But as far as like Arcade One Up doing something, I want to say it was just Time Crisis.
Really? I would actually think it was duck hunting.
Mm, maybe that could be the case. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, I feel like just looking up and see like what. Yeah, because I usually see them like in what, Walmart. Oh,
Uh,
then they did a NBA game, didn't they?
NBA Jam. They did do that.
Oh yeah. See.
I'm gonna look right now. I'm looking at it. So far, what they Street Fighter
What they had so
2,
far.
pinball machines, the Marvel X-Men. I wonder if that's
Oh, the Marvel versus Capcom.
this was the X-Men beat 'em up game. Oh, and they did
I don't think
Rampage.
it.
Oh shit.
Oh, Rampage was good.
Naked Rampage?
No, no. No, do you remember like an arcade game, Josh, called Rampage? It's like Godzilla basically, but not Godzilla. Yep.
Well, they basically made the movie
My favorite like arcade
off the game.
game, or at least one of them, was Metal Slug.
Oh my god.
God, I love
Damn.
that shit.
Metal Slug. That's a oldie right there.
I think they did
Any number.
I think they did
That
a
was the,
remaster version of it for
that was the shit
on
that
the
I
App Store.
played at the car wash, fools.
Mhm. Yeah, I think there was. Yeah. And then you said there was a remaster? Like you know what? I think I do remember
Yeah,
seeing that.
yeah, because I just saw. I think it was on Instagram or TikTok where I saw it.
But was it like for like the app Play Store or was it like on
Yeah, it was
console?
no, it was on the App Play Store. I know for the Switch, you could actually get the old version of it.
Okay. Yeah, because I mean the Switch is pretty much just like if you want anything old, just port it to the Switch because its hardware is not like the most like it's not the hardest thing to program.
Well, yeah, not just that, but the games back in the days, the memories were like what the
Not even
most was like.
a couple kilobytes maybe.
megabytes, if
or
anything.
and probably like a megabyte or two, depending on the game.
Yeah, because like what you could get currently right now, uh, basically like the whole GameCube like catalog is like what about I want to
It's a
say
couple. That one's definitely when it started hitting like megabytes as like the average
200, 300, 200, 300 gigabytes, roughly, rough estimate.
for like the entire GameCube catalog.
Yeah, entire GameCube catalog.
That you know what's crazy to think about that. The GameCube being 200 to 300 gigabytes in its entire catalog is now is the average AAA game on modern consoles. That's crazy to think about, dude.
Or I don't even think it's that because I remember when I was watching like some people play like emulators on the Series S. Like they say like the entire like PlayStation catalog. I think PlayStation 2 or PlayStation was like about 20 gigs or 40 gigs max. So imagine you could do a 1 terabyte. You could have like the whole like catalog for PlayStation, Xbox, GameCube, uh, what the Wii.
Probably, yeah. Probably you probably could get a handful of games on the Wii.
Yeah, so imagine you could have like everything like for 1 terabyte or 2 terabytes max.
Fucking insanity. But
But like honestly, I feel it's worth it because imagine like how retro games, the prices of them are going up right now.
mm-hmm. Like especially if
And
you want to
then
buy like the physical version of those old games, just because obviously they're not produced anymore. So a lot of people just crank the shit out of the price.
oh yeah, it's the same thing with collector's edition. Collector's editions are going like what twice,
Twice as
probably three
much as
times. Yeah,
yeah, 2 3 times the amount that it's normally retailed at, and especially because of rarity. Not only like statues, depending on which ones they are, but also just having it in general.
yeah. Not just that, but also depends on what the condition of it too.
That too.
Some people do have like unopened. Some people do have open,
Yeah,
but they could be what missing a booklet or missing like one little thing.
like missing something from the thing that the collector's edition usually comes in.
Yep.
But it's funny that we're talking about that because like I think I've only had maybe one game that I was heavily considering buying a collector's edition for.
Which one?
Resident Evil 4 remake. Probably
Uh,
probably one of my favorite games. Like, well, first of all, Resident Evil 4 is just one of my favorite games in general. Then the remake came out, and I was already as I was just excited in general, seeing like how they were handling the game. Not only is it like just more, it's just a more fun version of Resident Evil 4 with like maybe some slight story changes, which is honestly for the better. Some not so much, just but that's a whole thing on its own. But that was probably like the one game I was considering buying like a whole collector's edition for with the statue and everything. But problem is I don't know where to put it in my room.
yeah, yeah, that's also true. But for me, like if I was gonna get if they did have a collector's edition, I say it would be Robotech
Hmm.
because the old it was just fun, like just going from an airplane to basically going from a jet plane to a robot to
Oh, it's like it's
to
kind of
like
like a
have like
it's kind of like a Transformers game,
kinda, but it's like
but it's not
not
Transformers.
yeah, it's not Transformer. It's basically you're a human inside the jet
Mm.
plane,
Oh,
and
okay,
then you can
gotcha,
just
gotcha.
control it.
That's cool. You know what's funny is like I feel, it's funny that you mentioned that because I'm like I feel like you would really like Armored Core 6, because you could customize the mechs on that, but I heard it's pretty fucking hard because it is a FromSoft game.
Yeah, honestly, like I was actually debating about getting that game too because I was like, should I get this game or should I get that game?
Last year,
In
last
the
year was
yeah, in the end,
the
I
year
decided
of
on it.
bro. last year was like the year of like crazy fucking games that were releasing. Like I still am like torn on like what do I consider my game of the year around that point. Obviously, we're 6 months out from the 2023, but still, it's just crazy to think like all the games that came out during that time. You had fucking Dead Space remake, which is pretty fucking baller. RE4 remake, one of my favorite games in the Resident Evil franchise. Might be it kind of is like second, and then obviously Alan Wake 2. So I already have 3 games on horror alone. Then on top of that, um, I mean, Final Fantasy 16 was cool and all. I mean, it got a little too grindy at the end. It's kind of like how I felt about Rebirth. Is the well more of the enormous amount of side quests that just got dropped on your head at the end of the game.
I didn't feel that with 16. I felt like the side quests and everything. I felt like it wasn't enough. It was like too little.
I don't. The thing I didn't like about 16 side quests is that they felt extremely formulaic. There was like a lack of variety for me because it felt too RPG esque, and I think I was getting the same thing. I was sort of getting the same thing with Rebirth, but the only difference was that at least there was definitely like I felt like more character to the side quests.
Yeah. And then what was it? You also had Tears of the Kingdom.
That's fucking right.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom, which was
Pretty fucking
god
solid.
damn it. Yeah, it was pretty fucking solid. I still haven't fucking finished that game. And that game came out like a year ago already.
Yeah, about a
Because you
year
have
ago
like so
now.
many side quests, you have so many um things to do, things to connect, just to do like 100%.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And
like
then yeah, because then you have like the you have the underground where you're basically like everything's dark and you have to map out everything, which is
well, it's like a whole tunnel system and everything.
yeah, and not just that, but you also needed um basically bright fruit just to light up like the way and everything.
Oh my god.
Because I know. And then once you hit kind of like a check, not a checkpoint, but it's not a tower either, but it'll bright up like a certain section. And
Oh,
then
okay.
you
It like opens up the map a little bit more, like around that section.
yeah, so if you get more of those around like all the same sections, you know, you fill up the whole map.
Mm-hmm.
You fill up the whole map. And then the same thing with when you're basically above level, it's just trying to fill everything up.
Yeah. And it's kind of funny that we're talking about this because even like one of the topics that I had for myself personally, um, was actually talking about what do I feel is harder to stream slash record. And I sort of alluded to the fact that I feel like um single player is just like harder to stream in general because it's harder to stream in my case because especially when it's like a very open world game like a Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, like a Final Fantasy 16, or shit even soon to be Elden Ring. I don't plan on streaming that one. That one's definitely a maybe I'll record a game or two, but I'm not exactly against streaming that. But I know that's gonna be a very expensive DLC when that drops.
That too, but also half of the time is like even if you try to like stream like single player games, it's kind of like after a while it gets tiring because you're doing
It's
like
wearing. It
for one
wears on
mission,
you.
yeah. Whereas like compared to like you're doing like multiplayer, you're with friends, you're with a whole party, and you guys are just going
Just doing whatever
and
you want.
yeah, you're doing whatever you want compared to a single player game.
I
Like for me, like I enjoy playing single player games, but at the same time, it's like half of the time it's like I don't want to get them and I don't want to buy them because it does like
it,
I do get bored after a while
it's a very
compared to a
they're
multiplayer
very
with
like
just like
it's definitely like one of those like it's just a big ass like time sink to have, especially for streaming.
yeah. For me, like I think the last for single player game that finished was Final Fantasy 16.
Damn, that's a long time.
Mine was the Arkham Knight.
Oh man, that's I'm so mad too because like everything had to drop around the point that I was kind of starting the whole Arkham like visiting series because because I the only game I've beaten so far is just Asylum. I have not gone to Arkham City or Arkham Knight just because I've been busy with the other games. Like
And then
We'll eventually get there.
eventually, I mean, at least it has to be on like a time that I'm just like not. I don't have a single player to stream because, like, one of the things I dropped, sadly, but I mean at the same time, it was I think Rebirth really fucked me up when it came to single player was Stellar Blade. Like I was playing through. I've been playing through that for like the last like few days. Pretty solid fucking game. And it's a Souls like, but without the whole Souls aspect of it, which is you don't lose your progress when you die. It just feels like a Souls combat game. It's got a great protagonist too on top of it with great personality. Just want to say,
like honestly, Stellar Blade is a good game, but sometimes it's like I kind of feel like if we do stream it, I wouldn't stream with a camera. I'll just stream and just
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 like
talk in the background.
just have like a webcam, like, or I'll just have like my webcam off, which is the other thing that I've
Yeah.
thought about doing too when I stream single players again. Just turn off my webcam.
Yeah, because half of the time is like when you want to stream, you just want to stream or
You
single
want
player
to
games
play
more
it comfortably, I think is what you're
Yeah,
trying to say.
basically.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm like I probably look so fucking boring, like streaming a single player with the webcam on. Because I just look and I'm like, oh my fucking god, I look so bored out of my mind.
Yeah, but compared to like if when you're playing like multiplayer, it's like
Obviously,
you're just like
you can get away with more because like with us at least, we make content off the fly.
yeah, and then half of the time we just we just mess around. We don't even
We're just a bunch of silly people.
yeah, like what was it? Like
That I guarantee.
Josh, you
I think
might
it was like a few games ago where we were messing around and we just got our royal victory.
We just got a
And we
random
didn't even
vic.
know
We
that.
just won a game
Yeah,
randomly, and we're just like fucking being stupid as shit. This Josh can attest to that half the time. Whenever when it was just me, him, Trev, and then whoever the fuck else it was. I think it was usually like either you or Gus.
yeah, we just got wins just for messing around, and half of the time it's like,
We're like, what the fuck?
oh, yeah, basically,
And that's always the best part.
because we mess around so much, and it's like, okay, this happened, or how did this happen after like what? After 3 or 4 games of us trying to get a win.
It's like the second
And,
we try to get a win, we all of a sudden like tank so goddamn hard.
yeah,
Sorry, Josh. I know we've been taking this over.
Huh?
We've been like taking this over. I was like, I wonder if he's. I was like, I don't want to take away from your inputs, from anything, dude.
No. I mean, believe it or not, I'm entertained here. I'm getting work done too. Like,
Yeah, it's just like working out.
it's a party right now.
Yeah, but I guess like I kind of want to see from your perspective, Josh. What do you feel is harder to stream or record? Like, at least in terms of us or like what I do when it comes to like gaming. Like, do you think it's harder or easier to stream like a single player game?
I think the most difficult part of streaming is the whole recording setup. But that's really not what's I think what you like. I'm going to give a guess here. I'm going to guess that you prefer to stream the games you have no idea what they are going to be like. That way, your reactions are way more natural.
And like
It
genuine.
flows more smoothly.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess that's kind of like how it is with me and like with Final Fantasy VII.
If it's
Because
replay,
yeah, if it's like
if it's
replaying
like
something,
replay,
yeah.
like Fortnite or Call of Duty, you're gonna have moments where you're like, and then like the enemies, okay, and then it moves
Yeah.
on to like, it'll skip the whole journey there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like, something like Call of Duty, you're just
Just
like,
like bouncing around, like super fast paced, like bouncing around and shit.
exactly. I
Well, not
personally
just
think
that, but I also feel like it's the same time as like you have like better moments, better clips. Like how what was it? Like 2 days ago, the clip that I posted, like I shotgun someone, he just came and just
Oh, just like
smacked them
fly,
down.
just flying one
Yeah.
punch man. That shit. Yeah, like shit like that. There's just moments like that are like just straight up easier to get versus like a single player. Like the most you can really do with like a single player game is key moments in like certain in the game, because like the whole thing. Well, with the whole thing with Rebirth was like I had the odd feeling that I think what I think was gonna happen did happen, but now the implications of it are just we don't fucking know. Because for I mean, and at some point I do want to play the original Final Fantasy VII. I have it downloaded. I need to put the time into it.
Isn't the original Fantasy 7 just like
It's turn based.
uh yeah, turn based?
It's turn based, but you know it's it's one of those like the story is like pretty good, and then even with like Crisis Core too, like I want to get more info on Zack. Why is he like a really like great character? Because like he has like so much presence for the little bit of screen time that he gets in Rebirth. Um, but even that's like even like saying the same thing with it when it comes to certain open world games, because I think I'm at least gonna consider streaming the DLC with Elden Ring. I just don't, I'm not gonna be like it's currently like 25% chance that I could stream it.
Didn't they make Elden Ring like online?
There is PvP, but I'm not gonna fucking bother. I want to play the single player aspect. But what's funny is my associate did tell me that the build I did use is actually a pretty solid PvP build, but no,
your
I don't.
associate,
Yeah,
huh?
no, my
And
coworker.
who might be this?
He's at my work. First of all,
Josh is getting jealous because he's like, I want to be your
And what
associate too.
alibi does he currently have?
I mean, he plays fucking Elden. He's been playing Elden Ring, dude.
So he's getting ready for the
Dude,
DLC.
just kidding.
You might be lagging, Josh, because I don't know if your audio is like coming through or.
No, I kind of
Oh,
hear
it's
him
here.
lagging too.
Okay, there you go. I just wanted to make sure, but
Oh, it's and it's
hmm.
Yeah, I kind of hear it lagging.
it's ready.
It's like delayed.
Yeah, it
Might
is.
have to like drop in and out of the call, if anything.
My bad, my bad.
Nah, you good. Or it's I don't know if it's also
perhaps
maybe the programs that you're using too. It might be causing it to lag. But still, yeah. I mean, I think the other thing that I would think about sometimes is why I don't. The one thing I'm surprised I don't do yet, and this has been in the back of my mind for a while when it comes to like streaming and recording it. Just doing reactions. I know it's the laziest form of content, and it's like the easiest way to get views. But at the same time, if it's something that you're interested in, I mean, where does that become an issue? As long as it's something you're interested in, then you should be fine.
I agree.
Because, like, even, like, for example, like, if we can, like, bring up something that, like, happened, like, what? It's only, like, a few weeks ago, the whole Drake and Kendrick beef. Like, that whole shit. Especially how, like, because that shit was just wild. Like, just because because obviously, like the fact that even the Drake fans like just were like, yeah, he got cooked by Kendrick. That should say something right there.
Roasted.
Yeah,
Like
that's true. Not just that, but
roasted.
Drake on his Instagram removed all of the diss tracks he did.
Oh, he did?
I got
Yeah,
smoked.
I didn't know that.
yeah. I think they just posted it today or yesterday about it.
Oh, that he just
I was
deleted all
like,
of it?
yeah, he did like all the diss tracks. I'm like, God damn.
Because like even like with like what came out recently with Houdini from Eminem, I like gave that a listen a few days ago, and I was like, damn, this shit's fucking great.
I know. I think I saw
Lady
like
or
someone.
what?
What, Eminem? The his single that he dropped, it has like whole music video and everything. It's like literally like just him going back to his like from the start of his career all the way to where it is now.
He basically did the same
I
thing
haven't
as
seen it and I need to.
It's pretty good.
what was that song?
Houdini.
No, no, no. I mean before, because he's copying one of his old like songs, like the music video. I forgot which one.
Oh,
Because I'm imitating
was it? Is it maybe Godzilla that
someone
he was
for
No,
mimicking?
no,
real.
no. It wasn't Godzilla because he actually did like the whole like that kind of like Robin Eminem outfit.
Oh, when he did the Rap Boy. Oh my god, that's an old one.
Ye- Yeah, but it wasn't called Rap Boy. It was damn, what was that song called?
Can't. I cannot. I cannot remember at the moment.
Yeah, I cannot remember either. Yeah.
But that was a. But that was a. Yeah, I was like, I watched the music video and then like even like looking at some of the lyrics, like he actually threw a shot at fucking Megan Thee Stallion, which is funny. And he also, I don't know if he like threw a shot or he was just making fun of R. Kelly as well. Well, I was
Oh
just,
no, he threw a shot
was it a
actually.
shot?
I
Okay,
feel
I
like
thought so. I was like, I read that as a shot. Like the typical what's like what is R. Kelly known for? He peed on it. He like peed on somebody.
That's
Fucking
so weird, man.
right. It's just
Well, not well. Yeah, I'm just gonna just label it weird.
he's just weird.
Yeah,
Uh,
that whole incident. Just I'm just yeah.
and then but and then I saw like a poll like people like saying like oh like who's like a better rapper, like someone put a poll Megan Thee Stallion or Eminem, and it was an astounding like 97% of people said Eminem is a better rapper than Megan Thee Stallion. I don't even know what
well,
I
yeah,
I don't even know what
that's
I consider
facts,
her because I
honestly.
don't listen to her music.
I don't either,
Do you guys
but
remember Rebecca Black?
Oh god.
oh yeah, the one that sang that Friday
She
song.
had that one song Friday, and then like
And like
it
just
got really
disappeared.
weird when she had like. Remember Chinese food? She had that one song. I'm
Mm-mm.
hoping it was her.
Because one of
Mandela
them
effect is
was,
something.
I think one of them was Friday. Then the next one was Black Friday.
What the fuck? She made a follow
I
up? She made a follow up
yeah
song to
she
that?
yeah she yeah she made a follow up to that song.
You know what? Maybe I heard about it, but I probably just didn't listen to it.
I think it was just as worse as like her first song.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a yeah, I don't know about that. And it's fun it's kind of funny too, like how we're like talking about music, and I actually got asked this question like last week from another associate at one of my jobs. He asked me like what was like my favorite like musicians that I listened to. I was like, I legit can only list like two, and then the third is a broad like vague statement or vague genre. Because Linkin Park, Gorillaz, and honestly, you could switch between the two as like my top two, and then the third would have been just video game music, and I don't know which one, which game. It could be any.
That's what's so cool. Is that like you actually dig soundtracks just for soundtracks?
I mean, some of them are actually really fucking good. Shit, dude. If we bring it back to Final Fantasy VII, there was a whole ass song that was basically like as if Celine Dion sang it, and I was gonna
Oh
cry on
god,
stream.
damn it!
And you know what didn't help? It's like 2 in the fucking morning. I was listening to this shit, headphones in and everything. And I was like, I'm going to fucking cry because I'm hearing the lyrics.
Well, oh wait, is it the one where I think it was the recital, right? When she was
It
playing the
was,
violin?
yeah, it was the one with Aerith on the stage.
Yeah,
And it was
okay, I
like
remember.
after the play, that song like rocked me the fuck up, dude. And it's, I just, you know what's the funniest thing? Is I have like out of like the last like 6 or like last like 8 months of songs that I really liked. It's that song and the one in Alan Wake 2. The one that like it just broke the like the flow of the game where it just became like a whole ass musical number.
Oh yeah, that shit was still funny.
I just remember playing it and I was just like I
What the
just had
hell's going on?
I was just so confused, but I just was smiling the whole time because it's so ridiculous, but I loved it. And it was awesome.
Mhm.
uh, and I mean, shit, like that should just tell you like some of my music tastes on top of it. I was just like, it's like, huh, so what does he like? It's like, I can just play 2 songs for you, and like, out of the song that I've listened to in the last 8 months, and I will tell you like what kind of music I can like, and it's pretty kind of it's fucking wide. It's a wide range. And then I mean I guess like if you're like if I can put like a fourth, probably Eminem, and then whatever the fifth, I don't fucking know. That's at least my Mount Rushmore of like types of music or music I would listen to.
The thing is
The
like
Mount
when
Rushmore.
for me, I think it's like when I was playing the old WWE games, the soundtracks for those were just
They were really good.
their entrance. Yeah, the entrance or
Entrance and whoever was composing,
uh
who was doing music around that time.
yeah, and not just that, but also like their openings. Because I don't even think they do openings anymore. Like just for the show to start.
I don't
Because
know.
before
I
it was
don't.
like
I
when Raw opened, it was I forgot what song it was.
there was a. I know Raw had us opening SmackDown as well.
SmackDown has
Pretty much like all the shows had some kind of opening.
yeah, but I don't even think they have them now.
Or it's either they don't have it now or it's just not recognizable. Because I know they
I
have a
I
whole new
I
regime.
I feel like they don't have them now. Uh oh, it was Without Me.
From Eminem
Yeah.
on
So
one.
he did he did Without Me, like the rap boy, and then Houdini he did based off Without Me.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So, but that's yeah, it's always cool just to see like just how like music is probably like one of the most like it's the one thing that can bring people together and just but at the same time also like divide people. Like I'm sure Josh can attest to that as well.
Well, at least it's better than Uno.
The one day that we ever get like an IRL like recording and it's like a card game.
Oh man, that's going straight on the albums.
So,
We're playing
Josh is gonna
we're
get a
playing
sound bite out of it.
Oh yeah.
all right, we're playing Uno, but we're playing Uno Wild.
Oh fuck you!
Oh
No.
no.
You know what? I'm gonna one up you. I'm gonna one up it. Uno, no mercy.
Oh,
No.
Plus 10
Someone wants
with
pieces of-
stacking.
wait, isn't Uno Wild plus 100?
No. Uh. Or no, I'm thinking of flip. I don't know what. I don't even know what the hell Uno Wild is.
No,
That
I think No Mercy is the one with the 100.
No Mercy has plus
Uno
10s.
Gone Wild?
No, it's called No Mercy. And hold on, let me like. I know I have it somewhere here.
We're all gonna hit each other by the end of playing Uno. We're gonna play Uno again, Josh.
It's like
Just
We need to. We need to just play games, man. I'm excited. You know what I
okay,
mean? We're gonna play
I
the
have
next
it. I have
game.
it. So it's this little guy right here.
oh yeah. Honestly, we're gonna need like about
Oh
at
god.
least 3 decks of
So
those just to like.
there's even a plus 6. Nah, that right there is called somebody's going to get their ass kicked, like, and they're not coming back.
No. I honestly feel like we could do that, and then but do it as a challenge with the atomics from Wingstop. So whoever gets the +2
Fuck you,
has
no.
has to eat the atomic.
Oh
Oh no. Not only are the cars gonna be
no.
fucking wet as
Atomic
shit,
Wing.
and somebody's gonna be fucking crying. Probably me.
Well, that's the whole point. So
No.
imagine you get a +2. You
He
have a
wasn't
+2.
ready.
It goes so the other person has to eat 2 wings.
We need to sign waivers
She
on that.
wasn't ready.
That we need to sign fucking waivers on. Just letting you know.
We gotta sign waivers. We gotta do like
So we gotta sign waivers. We need to make sure it's covered.
we gotta make sure we have the Mountain Dew Baja.
Oh, we gotta have
Sprite.
so the old school way of how we were getting it set up.
Yeah,
Oh,
we just
man.
gotta do it because that'll be because at the same time we need like at least 4 cameras on each corners. It was gonna be 4 of us, but if it's gonna be more than us,
Well, you
it's
could
still gonna
always
have to be like
what you can always do is you have like your bird's eye camera with everyone's hand, and then you have just cameras pointed at like everyone. Like, and
yeah,
as long as the angle
and
can fit
then
both of y'all.
having like the
little like portable
clip
mic.
mics. Yeah,
Or even if you
but
just
either
have
way,
a mic
like,
stand.
yeah, but even then, it's just at the same time, it's like if you have like because most of the time we're gonna be using our phones anyways. So it's
And Josh,
basically just
knowing Josh, he will work that magic.
Oh yeah.
yeah. So just editing, doing that, but still, it's gonna be funny.
It would be funny. It's like it's definitely a thing I would not be against to do some weird ass card game with some weird ass implications.
But at the same time, it's like we just all have to like
We would have to
kind of
make
like get together and try to
we
like
would definitely need
like,
to
yeah.
make some time on that one, because even so, like this is the most that we can do right now. Like I can't just have everybody meet me in one spot because barring like there's plans or somebody has something that comes up. Even say like Trevor, like I wanted to get him on the pod today, but he's got rehearsal. He's busy. So I can only do so much.
Yeah, and that's then I think that's everyone. We could barely do so much. We could barely do things. Everyone has a busy schedule, so it's just trying to figure things out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I personally blame Kevin. Just kidding.
Yeah, fuck you, Kevin.
Fuck you
Yeah,
guys.
he did not do anything, but fuck you still.
But
All right, let's
what I'm
see.
thinking too is like for a winner, I kind of feel like getting like kind of like those ice cream sandwiches, like just like the vanilla,
Oh, just like
just
plain
like say
old,
like if
just a plain old ice cream
yeah,
sandwich.
just to like calm down like the heat.
And then
Either way, we're gonna have
you gotta film
we're
the
gonna have
aftermath of that shit and be like, it's like, how y'all doing?
So we're gonna be filming everything, and then the aftermath of everything was it's gonna be a separate video.
Well, you could still clip that because it doesn't
Or just as
necessarily be the
bloopers
entire.
too.
Yeah, it's usually like something at like the tail end of like a video. So
But again, imagine I don't think anyone has done like kind of like a Uno like
mm,
game where you would get
like in
plus two cards or
person.
plus
Oh man,
yeah.
I get the odd feeling that someone has done it and we're just not. But it's just not that popular.
That's also true. But at the same time, it's like probably like a famous YouTuber hasn't done it.
Yeah, that too.
That's why it hasn't been. That's why it hasn't been popular. But at the same time, we just gotta find our flow, find what we could do
Mm-hmm.
to do things, or even do like be at someone's house, do a Tekken tournament. Loser has to eat two atomics. A draw is one each or something like that.
I'm getting it.
I've
Like
had
this,
the atomic before. It's not a, it's no joke.
You guys carry it for a second.
yeah, it's
Harriet.
yeah. I think doing something, but yeah, the atomics. I remember when I went with my friends. It was three of us, and we got like I think it was like a 30 piece, and then we got like five atomics. So each one, only 1% will eat one, the other two will eat two. But still, that shit was no joke. It's spicy, it's good, but it doesn't hit you until like after.
Yeah, it's one of those creeper pains.
But at the same time, I'm thinking Wingstop. I never tried like the Buffalo Wild Wings, like their hottest one. I think it's called what Blazing. So either way,
I
it's like we
cannot
could
remember.
yeah. So either way, we could either do Blazing or we could do Atomics, or we could find like like a hole in the wall that has like their hottest ones too, and just go from there. But at the same but at the same time, I kind of feel like we have to get you know like a good amount of atomics to see like for how long are we gonna like play the game, but also just getting regular wings where we could at least be eating them so it could like at least cool us down too.
Well, I'm sure you could just I mean, what would you
I'm
have
gonna
to
make
for like
salads
wings to cool you down, like quote unquote? Well,
like
you'd
a
Well,
also
something
just
that's
eat
not
like
gonna
ranch
a
too, so
creamy salad.
yeah that's too.
I was
But
gonna
I
say
kind of feel
like
like
an ice cold creamy salad, like a a
yeah,
Caesar salad
that
or like
too.
blue cheese salad.
It. Well, I would not agree to the blue cheese part, but that's just me.
I haven't tried blue cheese though, I'm being honest.
I do not like blue cheese.
Damn. Well, all right. Y'all are weak.
But
Dude, I tried it and I was like,
Y'all can't stand the funk.
I don't like how it tastes.
but for me, I would actually say like the Hawaiian from Wingstop because those is
Oh,
it's
the
like
like
not
the
spicy or anything.
isn't it
Yeah,
like more on the
it's just
sweeter side?
yeah, it's sweeter. It's basically pineapple. It's kind of like a pineapple like
Pineapple-y kind of thing.
syrupy.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
It's not too bad.
yeah, and then it's like it's not hot enough, and then for it to be sweet, I doubt it's gonna like have any after like it won't burn your mouth more.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like if you do lemon pepper,
Lemon pepper just becomes salty, so it just like amplifies everything.
yeah, not just that, but also the pepper. The pepper is kind of like spicy, like here and there.
Yeah, because depending on like how much they like dump like pepper on that too.
Yeah, that also. So we just gotta figure out like when, who,
Like who can handle it
how.
is the first thing we need to be fully aware of, and who is
Well,
willing to do it.
Dude, who's ready to handle me, bro?
I just know that if Josh were to do it, he's gonna have to get himself so fucking baked to not feel a thing.
Look. Even my dog likes to watch me do it. Nobody remembers those commercials? Nah. They were banned. They were banned. Was that old guy from Modern Warfare? It's like, what is it? It's everyone's doing it. Guys are doing it with guys. Girls are doing it with
Kevin
girls.
Spacey?
My dogs. No, it's just this old guy in in the living room, and it's like a one-on-one interview. The old guy and it's you, right? It's stupid ass Modern Warfare 2 commercial where
Oh, okay.
the guy's literally just like having a pep talk with you, and it's like, man, I don't know what to say anymore. Everyone's doing it. Everybody's doing it. Guys are doing it with girls, and girls are doing it with other girls. Sometimes my dog likes to watch me do it. Sometimes I go online and I do it with complete strangers.
What the
I
fuck
swear,
is
I'm like-
this?
This is a real commercial, by the way. Look
I'm
this
gonna,
up.
I'm gonna go.
Wait, was it from
Looked
Modern
up
Warfare 2?
Modern Warfare 2 banned commercial. I guarantee you'll find that old guy in the freaking couch. And I thought it was one of the best. Like, I want to believe
Commercials?
it's real. Yeah, but it very much looks like it didn't make the cut. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh, but it's still
What was it?
it's viable.
Oh wait, okay. All right.
Everyone's doing
I
it.
see
Everybody's
it.
doing it.
Oh my god. Okay. You know what? I think I remember seeing that. I
I'm
just
just
looked
like,
it up.
Jesus
I just saw the old
Christ.
guy and I was just like, oh my god, I think I know. I've seen it.
That was the game where I'm not kidding. Everybody cut class just to freaking wait in line to buy that shit.
I mean, dude, it's the sequel to
how
Call
any
of Duty
police
4.
were not. How there were no arrests for freaking playing hooky. I don't know.
You know what's funny is that next year is like around fall. There's gonna be a lot of people calling out of work and trying to play hooky at school when GTA 6 fucking drops.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I am not gonna show up to work, and this is recorded and everything. I'm just gonna say, I think I cut the black lug.
Not the black lad.
I'm already have my time request off.
You're gonna
I'm
use your
unable
sick
to-
time on the weekend.
I'm gonna use my PTO for a whole week.
Oh my god.
Imagine it was like, well, why do you need PTO for a whole week? Oh, it's because my grandma died. Wait, isn't she alive? No, my other grandma, she's dead. So we're gonna go visit her 1 year anniversary. Fuck.
We're terrible.
I get a call.
We're terrible people.
I get a call.
I can attest.
Hey, it seems like you're not with your grandma. You're out playing online.
You're out playing GTA 6, dog. They're gonna be like, "Who the fuck? Like, what the fuck are you doing in this online lobby?" It's like, oh my god.
I honestly, because if they are gonna come out with a special edition, hopefully they are.
And they're most likely
They-
going to.
They have to, honestly. It's because I think for GTA 5, their special edition was basically one of those bank bags with the locks.
Oh, it was a heist bag? The
Yeah,
duffel?
it was a heist bag. No. It was like a smarter one. It was like a zipper.
Okay. I probably had to look up what the collector's edition is. It's funny how we bring that shit back up. That is funny.
I know, because I remember I think my brother got that edition. And then, what was it? But hopefully with GTA 6, it has to be something unique. Has to be something that...
It's got to be something like specific to GTA 6 in general. You know what I think would be funny? Just hear me out on this. Alligator skull.
Baby alligator or like a big one?
Big. It's Florida, dude. I don't know how big it. I don't know how big you got to make it. Make it big.
Honestly, I feel like with Gus, we just...
It's like, oh, Gus, just go to your lake.
Don't
You'll
fuck
actually-
with them bones. them bones. I'm pretty sure you can find an alligator skull.
He's told us that he's
easily.
found alligators like in his lake.
That's crazy.
I mean, the
You
motherfucker
see
is
him
the
on the
Florida
road,
man.
too.
I am not. Like, I'm sorry, no.
Nah, I know
would-
I would not ever be able to like survive
people
like
complain
one
about
day.
raccoons, fucking porcupines,
Skunks,
fucking
Bears.
skunks. No, no,
cougars.
no. No, 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 no. No. No,
No,
no, no. Even
no,
bears aren't even an everyday thing here. But we complain about, coyotes. But Florida,
Florida got like
they complain about alligators, crocodiles,
and like
fucking piranhas or some shit.
like crazy
Yeah,
shit like that.
But I feel like crocodiles don't even like walk as fast compared to
Oh,
like
no-
coyotes.
oh,
I feel
bro, they
coyotes-
walk.
They will.
Those things
They
are
will charge at
fast.
you.
They are
They will
fast as
charge at
fuck,
you.
dude.
They are man's like one of the worst, predators amongst us.
And
A
that's
second to the freaking lion and tiger.
shit. It's like even it's like the same thing with like fucking Australia. Everything will fucking kill you over there.
Yeah, everything.
fucking giant spider,
Giant spiders, kangaroos.
kangaroos.
Screw that. No, thank you.
Yeah,
No
that's why I'm like
arachnids
I'm
for
gonna
me.
like
Snakes.
look. Like, don't get me. I mean, look, mommy is from Australia, but fuck that. I'm not going over there.
Oh yeah, fuck that. I wouldn't go. Like I'll go just for sightseeing, but I wouldn't go
Into the
like
wilds.
outside. Yeah, into the wild.
Damn. No, thank you.
No.
Maybe Ayers Rock, but that's it.
Nope, I wouldn't even. Nope. If I see something that doesn't look like it's from this world, fuck that. I'm leaving. I will walk down the fucking mountain.
This is definitely one of those islands that you will find, just like the Galapagos.
Yeah.
Like, you will find some interesting things out there.
You see a spider like the size of your forearm just popping out.
Fuck that.
I've heard, or not heard, but I've seen a documentary, or like I've read somewhere where like the Amazonian, forests and
The rainforest.
and the like, you know what I mean? You can find some huge spiders, and to the point where you can hear them hiss at you.
Oh hell no!
Oh,
So it's
hell
like,
no.
let's not like ever.
All right, add to the list of places to not go. Australia, any rain tropical forest of the like.
Nope.
Oh, wait. Have you heard that there's some caterpillars that fuck, they make like a sound, and you're thinking it's kind of like a bug, but they're fucking big like that.
Yeah, they're huge, dude.
And
the,
it was
in the
basic-
rainforest.
No,
Yeah.
like it's here in the States too.
Oh, what the fuck?
Well, it depends where you're looking.
Well,
they
yeah,
can go
probably.
pretty-
It probably depends on like their environment.
I heard there's because those caterpillars, like Caterpie, the Pokemon, was based off of that caterpillar.
Oh, of that like specific species.
Yeah, because the thing is, like, it has its tongue, and it looks like it's like two antennas, like how Caterpie has it.
Like almost like a
But-
fork tongue, in a way, or
Yeah, but once it like it retracts its tongue, it starts making the noise.
ew, that's gross.
Yeah, so it's like you're like shit.
Yeah, that. No,
Like
I see. Yeah, if I see anything that's bigger than it should be, no, I'm running like a bitch. I'm sorry. Horror movie, you're the first one to die. Whoever's with me, someone's dying, not me.
hey, you're tripping.
I'm the one who's freaking the fuck out, dude. I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna be the fuck. I'm one of two things. I'm the bitch that dies first, or I'm the bitch that's running away that's gonna die.
Good. So eventually you just die.
Exactly.
Yeah, so my
I-
opinion, just might as well just run. You'll survive a few seconds,
Exactly.
I will dodge
a few
every
minutes.
bullet
longer, but
I totally can.
I'm prolonging my fate, is what it is. uh, that's fun. Yeah, that's shit's fucking insane. But yeah, but honestly, like,
Insane in the membrane.
but fucking GTA 6, man, I'm excited. I'm sure we all are.
Oh my. I'm super
oh yeah,
stoked.
it's,
I just want to
I want
know
to get
how
the
it's gonna
Game of the
be.
Year.
I'm just
Or not Game of the Year,
curious.
was it? I want like the collector's edition or some shit.
Yeah, whenever. I mean, I was just joking about. I mean, I could be. Imagine if I was fucking correct that it's a giant alligator skull as a collector's edition, but I highly doubt that. It's probably gonna be like, at bare minimum, it's gonna be a figure of the cover art essentially, like with the two protagonists and then the car, most likely.
that, or they could have like the car as a remote control car too, like how they did
Oh,
with
that's not a bad idea.
I think with Modern Warfare 2 when they had like that.
The RC,
Wait, was
the
yeah,
RC
the
XD.
RC. Yep,
Yep, I
I
think I.
missed that. I
Wait, was that Modern
missed.
Warfare 2 or Black Ops?
I think it was Black Ops.
I'm pretty
I
sure it
feel
was
like it was
Black
more
Ops
Black
last time
Ops.
I remember.
Fuck
But
you!
I still miss
Fuck
that kill
you!
streak though. Like every time like just someone um just like you just pass someone, boom. The same thing with the
It's like you with your
uh
fucking bomb
re-
drone.
recon
Fucking
bomb.
troll
Yeah.
ass fucking setup. I'm pretty sure if I was on the enemy team, probably would have considered reporting you. I'm just saying. Because Josh, what this motherfucker does, he runs bomb drone, cluster mine, and you're on VTOL, right?
No,
Or you
I'm
run the
doing
new
the
one,
new. I'm doing the recon missiles.
the missiles. Okay, so you're running the new one.
Yeah, so it's basically it's kind of basically like a cluster. I think it was in Modern Warfare 2 or Black Ops when you know how you do like the remote missile,
The cruise
but you
missile.
press I think yeah you did the cruise missile,
Oh, and then it splits
but
off into more.
yep I,
I want to say that was maybe Black Ops 2.
Black Ops or Modern Warfare 3 I think was like one of those two.
It's definitely one of
I
those two.
remember yeah because I remember every time just doing like the cruise missile split out and you got more than one person or if one person was running
Like
away
it's
you
like it
got
was just
them
like a giant circle, essentially.
basically yeah again. It's
Maybe
fucking
watch
hilarious.
them fucking bring that shit back. For Black Ops 6, dude.
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna hate that,
It's so
or at least the the RC.
it's most likely RCXD is coming back. I wouldn't be surprised if it did. I will say the one thing that does have me actually surprised, and Josh, I think you might need to give this a listen too. Um,
Sick.
is Black Ops 6 is going to be day one on Game Pass. So now there's an incentive to get the Xbox Series consoles, at least the Series S, because it's the cheapest one out of the newer generation. And you're getting basically the Netflix
Yeah.
of games.
Jesus.
And I mean, it's very much like it. The price really reflects its performance, from what I've understand. I mean, you can get higher frame rates, but you are playing at like half of 4K. But I mean, that's what I'm eventually going to get a monitor that does 2K, which honestly that it should be fine.
Well, not just that, but I also heard that you're gonna raise up the prices for those. So I think,
Like now's a good
uh,
time to start buying those.
yeah. Well, not just that, but they're also like say like if you
Dude, I
do,
saw that too. They have like two bikers pass away.
but at the same time, uh, I think I was watching a video. I was hearing something or read in the article, but they say if you have the gamepad just for console, it's gonna be you'll get it day one, but it's not gonna be multiplayer. It's just gonna be campaign.
What the fuck?
Same thing, yeah. But same thing with Game Pass for PC. But the thing is, if you get Ultimate, the Ultimate version, where you get console and PC games, like all included,
The fuck is that?
I have no idea. That was just
But
his birthday. But
yeah, if you get like Game Pass Ultimate, which is
if you get Ultimate, the price for Ultimate is gonna go up a little bit, but you get multiplayer and you get the campaign,
I mean,
and day one.
it does make sense because considering the fact that
Mostly everyone does either console or PC or does both.
yeah, and it's also like for Microsoft to like really try to catch up with like all of their like financials and stuff. Because just like the simple fact alone that they dropped like 4 studios, one that got them an award-winning game got dropped entirely. But granted, I've been hearing stories that like the person that like founded the company like essentially left already, and he just went off to do his own company. And then like that entire team was just not the same team. So they were like, we don't know what they're gonna do, so we're just gonna go just shut it down.
Which company was it again?
Tango.
Tango.
Tango Gameworks did Hi-Fi Rush and the Evil Within series.
Which again, it's like, but at the same time, it all depends on how their performance and everything.
It's
Which is
it's just still surprising to me the fact that that studio got shut down when they had an award-winning game.
yeah, Hi-Fi Rush.
Which,
LA Noir, bro. R.I.P.
yeah, good luck to that. Honestly, even like, and even if we were to bring up Rockstar, like, they're not a company that wants to do anything else. Like, shit, we've been waiting on something for Red Dead 2. We've been waiting on something for fucking
We need
Bully.
Red Dead 3.
Damn.
So probably they were gonna make a remake of Bully.
And then that just got.
We need Red Dead Revolver remake.
And they say, fuck it, just make. Just honestly, yeah. I mean, fuck it.
It needs
just
to be a DLC. You know what I mean?
It's like way too late down the line. They went all in on GTA 6, so there's kind of like, if we're gonna get anything Red Dead related, it's not gonna be for a while. We're probably gonna, dude, we're gonna be like 35 at that point. At least me and Kevin will be.
It's gonna be a major like
Probably might be
crossover where GTA meets Red Dead.
I mean, they may as well be in the same universe. Like, fucking Red Dead is in the early like 1900s.
This could totally be Quentin Tarantino's like opportunity to just like
Quentin Tarantino,
Cause
fucking video game.
Because honestly, what was it? I think GTA 4
storylines
did
are
one with
epic as
aliens,
fuck.
didn't they?
Say
Wasn't
again,
there a
Kev?
DLC for? Wasn't there a DLC where they did like aliens for GTA 4?
GTA 4 had The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. And I don't know if one of them ever had a side mission that had aliens on it.
Because I remember there was one of the GTA games that had like a spaceship, but it was kind of like
that's San Andreas.
It
like
could
Easter
be.
egg.
It could be San Andreas. Or just something
That
random in
was
5.
Like, you had to go to like Area 69.
Oh yeah, see, it was areas like
Yeah.
what
51.
61?
51.
No, 51. Yeah.
But it was the real one's 51, but the one in there is Area 69. They're fine.
Of course, they had to be on the nose about it.
Yeah, because I remember for San Andreas you had like that side missions where you stole the Hydra, and you were just flying it.
Of course.
And that's when you get there, and that's when you get the jetpack,
and all that
you
shit.
You actually get there because this one hippie told you about it.
Of course.
But yeah, like they could actually do something with aliens because they had it in San Andreas.
So fuck it, why not?
And then, yeah, then just time traveling. But at the same time, it's like, how is that gonna fit?
You'd have to make a whole ass fucking like. It's either they make it a whole ass world or they just like they section it off to a certain point, and then they'll just probably like take like assets from whatever the Red Dead project is, and then they'll just like make it like a side mission. Honestly, that could be a thing for GTA 6. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens.
Yeah, well, it'll be kind of like how Evil West is like And
steampunky, like.
like the old cowboy, but with modern like technology.
I mean, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, just make it more
Make it a
like
little more.
GTA.
Yeah, make it more GTA.
Yeah.
Make it a little modern or something like that.
Make it a GTA.
And you know what's funny too is that that game is probably gonna is I've only heard one controversy out of it, shockingly, and I'm certain next year there's gonna be even crazy. There's just gonna be nothing but the typical GTA controversy. Oh, if video games are bad for our children and they're gonna turn them into killers and shit like that. Fuck out of here with that.
Yeah, because I think there was one like a few years back when it came. When was it? I think when Vice City came out.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were talking about how video game violence is bad for your children because
That's just
Vice City.
GTA in general. Like it's
Yeah,
GTA and Call of Duty that always end up on it. And then like as far as recent, fucking Fortnite.
yeah, but Fortnite is like it's basically not as violent as Call of Duty
It's cartoonish.
or GTA. Yeah, more
It's
cartoonish.
cartoonish
It's
as fuck
basically like
compared to those games which are more on the realistic side.
but at the same time, I kind of feel like when people are playing Fortnite and they lose or lag or something, that's anger that they take out, and parents see it like, oh, like my kid's becoming more violent or whatever
Mm-hmm.
because he's playing these games.
Yeah, that's just knowing how parents are. That's probably how they're gonna act. But even so, like, just I just know I'm gonna hear that bullshit next year, and I'm probably gonna have a goddamn aneurysm from it.
Well, yeah, it's gonna be like all around because they haven't said anything about video game violence, but it's gonna be around no matter what.
Yeah, it's a conversation that is as old as time itself. But still not
Hell
you
as
guys.
old as.
Stop. But I guess to like kind of like wrap it up on that one, it's gonna probably like really show like how trendy that shit's gonna be, especially when it comes to like all the like short form content avenues nowadays. Because like TikTok fucking might get banned eventually, unless they decide to sell it. But we know that if TikTok dies, that means it opens up. I mean, IG Reels, YouTube Shorts, whatever the fuck Facebook has, and then I think Twitter
And
has something like that too.
Twitter you could just upload videos,
Yeah, yeah. I don't think they
but
have
at
a
the same time, like they are doing that concept of
short form.
how they're doing with WWE right now, where you could watch WWE Speed, which is like a 5 minute match,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're paying for plus premium or whatever.
Or what? Like
And
any way to enhance the membership essentially.
yeah, basically it's like you're gonna be paying month to
Pornhub
month.
Premium.
But but then again, that's X. We still have IG. We still have YouTube Shorts.
Mm-hmm.
So it just seems like what's gonna happen in the future.
I
Not
think
just
the
that, but I feel like once GTA 6 does come out, the servers after the servers are gonna be bad. Everyone's gonna like try to hop
oh
in
yeah,
during the game
guaranteed.
It's gonna be explosive.
Yeah,
because
guaranteed.
it was like that for GTA 5, and that was on the 360. And then even when they converted to the one
And
for the
PS4.
PS4, if the servers were kind of bad, but now it's worse how it was for the 360 and the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine now with the PS5 and the Series X and S, how bad like those servers will be if they just don't do anything about it right now.
Well, I mean, let's just hope that Rockstar learns from all the mistakes they have made because They seriously need a fucking W, considering what has happened in the past for them these like last few years. You know, with the way they handled the GTA trilogy remastered, and then the way they handled Red Dead, which is still fucking baffling in my opinion.
And then I think when they moved I think they moved Red Dead to the Switch too.
It was more of for me like the problem I had with Red Dead um being ported was it was cool that the game was being ported, but the problem was that the game
The graphics and everything wasn't like we expected because it was like uh Red Dead 2. Wait, was it Red Dead or Red Dead 2 that was like to the Switch? I think it was both of them, right?
the first one,
Oh,
Red
yeah,
Dead,
the first
the
one
first
went to
one.
the Switch.
Red Dead
Oh,
Redemption.
okay,
God,
so
man.
yeah.
I loved that game so much.
It's probably one of my favorite. I definitely can say for certain I've put a lot of time into Red Dead Redemption. The world just
multiplayer
the
is
multiplayer just
uncomparable.
was really good. Kind of bare bones if we're going to be honest, like in retrospect, but it was well done for it being bare bones.
Yeah.
And then the zombies mode just added more on top of it. That shit was amazing.
It was funny because I never really played Red Dead when it came out, mostly because it was like mostly Call of Duty. I was
Yeah.
focusing on.
I
It
mean,
It
was
was
Call of
LA
Duty and
Noir,
Halo.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, and that one, Red Dead Redemption.
you know
Well,
what's
for me, it was Halo, and I think it was like either
And if you were an
three.
Xbox guy, it was Halo Breach.
Oh man.
Oh, and Gears of War too.
Oh, man.
Gears of War was being played.
Yeah,
well.
around that point. Like even so,
I never liked the chunkiness of the
The-
suits and all that.
it's trust me,
It's different.
it's very much like, well, the creative art director just said, "Hey, I just want my soldiers to look fucking buff as shit." Fuck it, why
And
not?
again, it was a great game, honestly. Gears of War,
The original
Halo.
trilogy is awesome.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gears of War 3 still like has the saddest moments ever.
Agreed.
4,
Didn't play it.
here and there.
I think that was
5.
Gears of War 4 was when they already went to the Xbox One, right?
I
Yeah.
wanted
So
since I never owned an Xbox, I always wanted to play Sea of Thieves. I only played it at my friend's house,
It's on PlayStation.
but it never was before. It was only in
It yeah, it
Microsoft.
just got added maybe a few months back, and it's
I
got
like that
crossplay.
shit.
You
I like that shit.
I think for me personally, the only reason I can't really get into Sea of Thieves is just that definitely is one of those like you need to make the content. Which I mean, it's easy with us,
Yeah.
but you have to be a committed group on it. It's like the same shit with Minecraft.
Yeah.
You need a committed group.
Yeah.
yeah, honestly, like when it comes to like Minecraft or Sea of Thieves, like I kind of feel like you need like your day one squads for that, because then you guys all rank up together. You guys do everything together.
Yeah, you got to
Because you can't.
The second like you do something without the group in, it kind of throws everything off.
That or so like say you invite someone else that's like a lower level or doesn't know what they're doing, and you're trying to like do something better. It's just hard at times.
Sorry, something like dropped and just scared the shit out of me.
No, it's alright.
I think I accidentally tapped it. But yeah, like you do need. It's like, you know what's funny? It's the same shit. Like how like you mentioned like Minecraft, Sea of Thieves. That's the same shit with me and Helldivers. Like I enjoy the
Honestly,
game, but I mean, thank God it's only $40. Because I would have been so mad if I bought that game at like anything higher than that.
70.
If it was like 60, 70, I would have been, I don't know. But 40, I was like,
well, yeah, like for is a good price, but not just that, but also it's like with Helldivers, you need to be committed with the same people, or if you do it by yourself, you have to be like committed, like continuing like playing the game, playing the game, playing the game.
exactly.
Because even now, like for us, we don't even play like Helldiver. Half of the time we're just
We're just playing fucking Fortnite
either
or
on
Call of
Fortnite
Duty.
COD.
but still.
Playing Call of Duty booty. What the fuck?
Yeah, but still, like, that's just how it's gonna be probably with these other multiplayer games. Like, I can say for certain, I'm not holding hope on Concord like grabbing my like attention that long, considering that it just seems mega generic for a hero shooter. Because I just remember watching that trailer. I was just like, I don't know what to expect out of this game, and I don't even know if it's free or if it's gonna be a paid game. And the fact that they dropped that trailer, they showed the gameplay, I was just like, this is boring. it has, it's just, it looks okay. It just doesn't look that interesting. But then, I mean, fingers crossed. Maybe it's another Helldiver situation where the game didn't sell on a lot of people on in marketing, but eventually, like once it was released in the hands of players, like, and it's not like a full price game, shit, it might be a good game. Who fucking knows? And it needs crossplay from the get go, so that way Sony makes they make that.
A little bit of a prof.
I mean, and the other thing too is that like the market is getting saturated with a lot of hero shooters because we have that game. Somehow Overwatch is still alive. I don't get how. Obviously Valorant, but I don't play that. And um, Marvel Rivals that's gonna have a beta in July. That's probably like that one is low key got my attention just because it is a Marvel game and it doesn't seem like they're limited for the most part. Like I'll definitely try that. I'll probably play it for a stream or two and then let's just see what happens. If I like it, cool. If I don't, I tried it.
Well, for Marvel Rivals, I think it's just because it's gonna be like the same thing as
Overwatch.
Overwatch. Yeah, because the style of it is basically the same thing as Overwatch. The only
Yeah.
thing is just you're playing as Marvel heroes.
I mean,
So we just gotta.
it's not that the formula isn't bad. It's just we've played. It's just at this point, it's like, is there really a game that has room for that style? Versus like a game like Concord, which just looks boring. Like, and
Well,
that's it.
I kind of feel like for Overwatch 2 is like the same thing, just repetitive, repetitive, repetitive. It doesn't feel like there's any like change to it. There's no new game modes, no new or at
There's not.
least team deathmatch or anything like that. It's
Well,
just like objective, objective, objective.
I can point to a counter to that, but it's kind of okay. There is a TDM and like a one life mode, like in between rounds for Overwatch, but it was just okay.
Oh, see, it's like yeah. I haven't played Overwatch. I think a year. Like I played it for a year after it dropped. After that,
Yeah,
I stopped playing it.
I think me, Gus, and Gavin were like maybe one more year past that because we we enjoyed the game for what it was, but we just fell off because we were just like the game just got to the point that it was way too focused on its competitive scene, and we are the last people to
Stay competitive, yeah.
yeah, we just like the game and that's it. It was just fun. It's and obviously now we've like gone our like avenues on like on our competitive stuff. Because shit, like even like for me,
Yeah,
like
you're doing now MK, Tekken,
I want to get back into Street Fighter, and then
Street Fighter. I know,
dude, there's so many like fucking fighting games I really want to try. And speaking of which, fucking multiverses as well. That shit is fun as fuck.
The multiverse.
the only downside I do have for multiverse is just like you can't do like how for Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, you
can't
want
do,
the more like
like
extremely casual side where it's like 8 players and shit like that.
like 4 to 8 players against each other
A
compared
4v4 would be fucking awesome, but it would be so goddamn chaotic, and I would love it.
yeah, or the same thing. It's like um you only have like two v
2v2 or
1v1 or 1v1, yeah, which is like is good, but if like you were trying to play like with
It's not
more than
it.
just
It doesn't have longevity.
Yeah, like you, because half the time it's like you want to play with more than just like one extra person. You want to play with like another two or three.
Like, cause the most like I've seen, like, cause I have there is YouTubers who have actually played like private games on multiverses. The most you can do is just it's still just 2v2, but even so, like it's fun. But my issue with that game is extremely grindy, and you don't have all the characters from the start, and I do not like how grindy it felt.
Uh, that's what Red Dead Redemption 2 was like for
Oh,
me.
it's extremely grindy. Yeah, I think it got the shit end of the stick. Like
I'm just
that's
like, fuck, bro, I miss Red Dead Redemption.
because you kind of could just because like Red Dead Redemption, it kept it like I said, like what I said earlier, kept the bare bones. Get money, and you could buy this shit that you want, and that's it. You get it.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, you could like what steal horse, rob a
steal
wagon,
horse,
or you
rob
could be good.
wagons,
Rob stores and shit.
and even the multiplayer modes were really good on that too.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
And
love the DLC. Every DLC the Red Dead Redemption had.
I forgot. You know what? I just realized there was also a DLC where they actually added like blackjack and those other card games.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I remember.
For
oh
at
really?
least to the online stuff,
Yeah,
because
for the online modes.
I actually loved playing those. I met a lot of cool gamers from Red Dead Redemption. I mean, we're not. I didn't like keep any of them, but for a
But just
while,
like meeting them too is just cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
I had the clan, the
I think
posses, the posse.
the posse system was fucking great.
Yeah, that was great, bro.
But I feel like that's where any game, like just meeting cool people you could just play with. Because I know Halo when it came like
When you just like,
against people,
oh yeah, there were just
it
times
was
like
fun.
y'all just like squad the fuck up, and then y'all even go as far as
Yeah.
just playing like private custom games, and then because Forge was one of the greatest things like at that time, y'all just find the craziest shit ever
Which I think it still is, like even now, because like for what Halo Infinite, they didn't add Forge,
until
but
like way later.
they until way later. But imagine like what I remember for Halo 3, what was it? Um, the you're on the mongoose and you're just racing around
They
like in a
introduced
whole track.
racing during that time,
Yeah,
or you
it
had
was
one of those.
racing. It was
They also introduced like the same concept, but there's a person in the middle who has a sniper rifle, and they're trying to just kill like whoever the racers are. And if the racer gets
yeah.
to the end, that mode was fucking great.
That it still is fucking great. It always will be great because imagine you're trying to dodge someone that's trying to snipe you. You
Hmm.
had the fusion coil like right next to you. He could just shoot the fusion coil. You get
And
sent flying
you just get sent
off the
like 20
fucking
miles off the fucking track.
Mhm.
Like I'm
and
just
then
yeah, I think this is the sign that we all need to get a Series S at some point, or like some Xbox console of sorts.
That's for
or
sure.
if you build your PCs still again
No,
like
yeah, or if you want to go build a PC, just get the parts for it. It'll probably be way more feasible, like, and it'd be more financially smart to do versus like buying a pre-build. But,
I
Well,
kind of feel like
fellas,
uh,
but
buying a pre-built is also good
mm-hmm.
too because at least you don't have to do it. But at the same time, it's like if you just want
There's a
to
lot of
build your own
costs to it.
PC, there's a lot of cost to it. Then there's a lot, uh, uh, basically just building it yourself, plus not trying to mess it up, and then you also have to fix the wiring and everything.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's honestly just like how I just want to do. Eventually, I think we'll have to consider that, but that's like a when we're more stable financially speaking, and,
you're
and like if depends on how committed we are to it. Because I know Trevor has thought about it. You have thought about it, Kev. I have thought about it. Have you thought about it, Josh? Like considering just getting a PC?
honestly, I'd much rather edit the videos you guys make.
Well, it's still the same thing. It's
It's
just
like the
better
same
just to get a
thing though.
PC.
If
Yeah, because you could do edit your videos, play games, and then make music at the, like all in one.
yeah,
And
if you
then
just if you get parts
I'm
for it.
due for a Mac upgrade too, so I think that'd work.
I know like the recent Macs have been are starting to get lot more stronger. That's for sure. They're starting to become more friendly with like gaming and then just like other productivity stuff too. Which is I mean they're already good for it as it is, but now they're just hamming that up.
yeah, but I
It's
said like honestly, I
fantastic.
wouldn't just get a Mac just for gaming because at the same time, it's
Yeah,
like
exactly.
for Macs here, you're upgrading like the iOS system. Then it slows down.
And then the
Yeah, like say
the M.2 like you're going from an M1 to an M.2 chip.
yeah, and then for the software update, it's the same thing. It's like it's made for the newer processor instead of the older ones, so you're getting screwed either way.
Mhm.
Compared to a PC, all you have to do is just what change a part that costs like what $200 or $300 instead of paying like another
Depending on like what
thousand
the
to two
part
thousand.
is too.
Yeah, that too.
Yep, that's a thing we'll all eventually cross that bridge one day, but as of now
In the
that's
nearest future.
hopefully within the next like
Yeah.
5 years or something. That's like what I'm hoping. But
I think so.
Uh,
I think
I'm hoping like in the next 2 years.
2 years maybe.
Because then again, yeah, because like just basically just saving like the money, and then even then everything's gonna go up or make everything more compatible too,
Mhm.
or make things more easier, and basically even like the ones that they're doing like no wires, like the PC with no wires.
That's a thing.
Imagine like those, yeah.
Hmm.
So they're doing
well,
PCs with
guys,
no wires, like they're
Yeah.
still wires, but it's like they're more hidden.
Yeah, yeah. But
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to bid you adieu, fellas.
I think I was going to go
All right.
ahead and close it off on that.
My bad. My bad.
No, I
I
was
was
we
my
actually
bad.
already are we definitely hit our time guys, but anyways,
Mom is
hopefully
asking me something.
hopefully the next time we record we hopefully get more people on this, but it's always good to have you guys. Anyways, you guys want to put out any of your socials out before we close it off?
Not this moment, not until I start streaming.
Not
Once I
until
start streaming,
once Kevin starts streaming, I'll definitely be blasting that one, okay?
At RDYRMND X Joker Rush X, if you want to add me on for PSN.
Yeah.
And yeah, thank you so much.
Yep.
My apologies.
And this has been Zero Requiem, aka Jeremy. We'll see you guys next time on the next Off the Top podcast.